Power restoration efforts continue in parts of the capital region after a spring snowstorm took down trees and power lines.
Here's a look at the latest outage numbers from National Grid. More than 20,000 customers still in the dark, and some outages expected to continue into tomorrow.
National Grid saying that more than 200,000 customers in New York State were without power during the height of the outages. Fulton County was one of the hardest hit areas. The county's emergency management office says that they received more than 100 reports of downed power lines since Monday night.
News 10 ABC's Michaela Singleton is live in Fulton County with the latest on the efforts to get the lights back on. Michaela?
Good afternoon. We've been here in the time we've been here since maybe about 2 hours. We've seen maybe 30 different crews, mainly independent contractors, going in and out of this parking lot. This is where they get their marching orders to then dispatch to those areas that need their help the most. They've certainly been working throughout the night, getting very little sleep while they try to restore power to those customers affected by this late season snowfall.
No area of the county has been untouched. Top to bottom and side to side, we're experiencing power outages.
Snow hitting Fulton County from every angle. Emergency Management Director Steven Santa Maria says his crews were surprised. Even the most southern tip of the county in Broadalbin got more slush than expected, but they've been able to roll out smoothly.
17 fire departments in the county, 15 of those are volunteer fire departments. And those guys have been out since 2:30, roughly 2:30 yesterday morning and trying to get roadways cleared and make the situation as safe as possible.
National Grid crews and independent contractors doing their best to restore power to tens of thousands of customers. Spokesman Patrick Stella says those road conditions kept them from making repairs right away.
A lot of the damage is in these kind of smaller areas. A lot of these roads weren't passable yesterday, so we really had to wait until we could actually get into some of these places and see what the damage was.
He says they've already seen a lot of broken poles, one of the most time-consuming power problems to resolve. He says because the snow hit at this particular time of year, it's more wet and heavy.
In the dead of winter, when it's really cold out and the snow is not this heavy, it doesn't cause as much problem with our electric system.
Meanwhile, both the county and National Grid are working together, delivering some much-needed essentials while residents try to tough it through until power can be restored. Santa Maria says while they deliver what they can to the people who can reach them, he urges you to pay their kindness forward.
Check on your neighbors. That's first and foremost, especially if you know somebody's elderly or infirm that maybe can't take care of themselves or need help.
Now, we did hear from our Fulton County emergency management officer, and he says that his office has a very common phrase. It's called the first 72 is on you. It's a rule of thumb, really a learning opportunity that the first 72 hours of a snowfall, severe weather, any kind of event, any emergency, you should always have at least 72 hours worth of supplies in your home readily available to you so that you can be ready for those emergencies. Naturally, they'll always be here to help you out, but that is a good rule of thumb. When we last checked the numbers, as you mentioned, we now know that in Fulton County specifically, there's a little more than 3,000 people still without power at this moment. We will stay here and keep you updated as we learn more about when you can expect your power to be restored. Reporting live in Fulton County, Michaela Singleton, News 10 ABC.